Your fixed wire report is a legal document, the purpose of which is to officially report upon the condition of your electrical installation. If the unthinkable happens and someone receives a shock from part of your installation, or there's an electrical fire in your building, a court, inquest, or insurance company will want to refer to this document. This is why it's so important it's done correctly. All electrical contractors will issue a BS 7671 report, and the format of this is based upon the forms in the 17th edition wiring regulations. In other words, any report you receive from any electrician will look pretty much the same. But because this report is a legal document, at first glance it can be a little confusing. In this video I'm going to explain how to understand it. The first thing to understand is that the report consists of 21 different sections, and these are numbered. Let's look at each one. Section 1 contains your details. If you have many different sites, this will be your head office address. Section 2 explains the purpose of the report. It could be because of an insurance company request, maybe simply for a safety assessment. Section 3 gives the details of the installation, such as the address, type of premises, age of the installation, and details of any previous inspections, if there are any. Section 4 gives any limitations to the testing. Now, this is important as it states any tests or parts of the building which the electrical contractor has been unable to complete. These limitations should always be agreed with you, the customer, in advance of the testing taking place. Section 5 is a declaration by the electrician and the verifying officer that the inspection and testing has been completed to the agreed standard. You should never accept a report which has not been signed. Section 6 is a summary of the report. In this case, we can see that the installation is in an unsatisfactory condition. Section 7 is the one you'll probably be most interested in. It contains a list of observations, and this is basically a list of what's wrong with your installation. You'll notice that in the right-hand column, each defect has been coded either C1, C2 or C3, and you'll need to have all C1 and C2 defects rectified for you to be compliant. For more information on defects and coding, please watch our video on this subject. Section 8 are the contractor's recommendations, and this will usually just tell you to have all C1 and C2 defects rectified as soon as possible. Section 9 states when you should have your next inspection carried out. Section 10 gives the details of the contractor, including their NIC-EIC, ECA or NAPIT registration number if applicable. Sections 11 to 21 give the actual electrical test results and results of visual inspections that were retained during the fixed wire test. Unless you're a technical supervisor, it's unlikely that you're going to have any interest in these, so I'm not going to cover them in detail in this video. If you'd like some more information on what these sections are checking, give us a call and one of our technical managers will be happy to talk them through. Sections 17 and 21 list all of your fuse boards and circuits, plus the test results that each one got. Remember that if you're paying a per circuit rate for your testing, this is where you can find out how many circuits you had. Just one note about this though. Each fuse board consists of 2 pages, and they should be read next to each other like this. In this example, we can see that this particular board had 4 circuits. If you see the word spare in the description, this means that there was a fuse in the board which was not connected to anything. Your contractor should not charge you for these, as there's no testing to be done on spare fuses. In the case of 3-phase fuses, some companies will charge you 3 times for these. Reaction Group will only charge you once. I hope this information helps to simplify what can look like quite a complicated document. Remember that if you have absolutely any questions, just pick up the phone and we'll be happy to help.